Former Bringing Up Bates star Carlynn Bates Stewart says that she can't handle her growing baby boy Zayd. She shared a couple of new videos with fans this weekend, revealing how much he's growing and changing. The proud mom showed off his newest skills, but she couldn't help but get emotional. Scroll down to watch the new videos and see what little Zayd is up to. Carlynn and Evan Stewart welcomed their second baby to the world in March 2022. Zayd will be 9 months old on December 27. Thanks to social media, fans have had the chance to watch him grow up alongside his big sister, Layla, who will be 3 years old next month. On social media and YouTube, Carlynn and her husband, Evan, have documented many of Zayd's big moments. Now she has more to share. It looks like little Zayd is very busy these days. He's learning all kinds of new things. Over the weekend, Carlynn shared a video of Zayd checking out the Christmas presents under the tree and getting in some practice for the big day. On her Instagram stories this weekend, Carlynn posted a couple of videos of Zayd. In one video, Carlynn showed fans how her son is starting to talk and move around. Below, you can see the short clip of Zayd hanging out in bed. In the video, the baby boy is babbling and saying, "Da-da." Along with sharing the video, Carlynn Bates wrote, "I think I might cry." And so it begins. Later, Carlynn shared another video of Zayd crawling around the living room. He's still learning but is doing well so far. You can watch the sweet video of Carlynn's little crawler below. The Bringing Up Bates star also shared a couple of photos of her 8-month-old son pulling himself up on the furniture in the living room. She wrote, "Don't start stamming already. He is going to be walking before I blink." Then she captioned the second snap, "Watch out, Mom." She admitted, "I can't handle." It sounds like she's feeling pretty emotional about all of Zayd's recent growth. It won't be long before Zayd starts walking. So keep an eye out for a new video once he's officially on the move. Carlynn will likely share that big moment with fans. So can you believe that Carlynn Bates Stewart's baby Zayd is already crawling? Do you feel like he's grown up quickly? Sound off in the comments section below. Is the Bringing Up Bates family hinting that more babies are on the way? Some fans believe that this could be true. Scroll down to get all of the details about these potential hints and find out who fans think will be pregnant next. The Bates family is always growing with courtships, weddings, and new babies. Many of Gil and Kelly Jo Bates' adult children are now married and have started their own families. This past year, several new babies joined the crew. The following little ones arrived throughout 2022. Though 2022 was a busy year for babies, there are still more on the way. Gil and Kelly Jo Bates will soon be grandparents once again. Right now, Katie Bates Clark is expecting her first baby, a girl named Haley James, who is due in March. Then, in April, Alyssa Bates Webster will welcome her 5th child and first boy. Over the weekend, as the Bates family celebrated Christmas, which they do before the actual holiday, a couple of sisters mentioned baby fever. As Josie Bates Balka and Lydia Romake Bates hung out with their nieces, Finley and Cambry, they admitted they had baby fever. As Lydia held Finley and Josie cuddled up with Cambry, someone snapped a picture of them together. Josie wrote, "Cutest little babies giving us the fever." Below, you can see the snap they shared. On Reddit, fans started speculating about who might be pregnant now or very soon. It's possible there are several Bates daughters and daughters-in-law who are pregnant, but just haven't announced it yet. One fan looked back at previous mentions of baby fever and drew the conclusion that this post could be a sign. They said, based on Josie's pose, some fans believe she is already expecting. One fan said, "Of course she's pregnant. It's a strange and unnatural way to hold a baby." Another fan agreed, "I am pretty sure Josie is pregnant," especially with how she was pointing out that Hazel loves babies and Josie seems delighted to be holding all the babies. For now, no one knows for certain which Bringing Up Bates stars are pregnant and haven't announced it yet. So everyone should be on the lookout for official news from the family. So, do you think this new photo from Josie Bates is a sign that there are more Bringing Up Bates babies on the way? Who do you predict might be pregnant next? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and come back to TV shows Ace for more news about the Bates family. Katie Bates Clark is opening up to fans about the end of her family's UPtv show, Bringing Up Bates. After years on their various TV shows, the Bates family is now completely off the air, which is a significant change. Keep reading to find out what Katie has to say about it all. In January 2022, UPtv announced that it was canceling Bringing Up Bates shortly before season 11 was set to debut. The Bates family had been on UPtv for 10 seasons, and before that, they had a TLC show titled United Bates of America. UPtv said they wanted to go a different direction with their programming. However, this was shortly after the Bates family was under fire for something that was said on Instagram. Fans were outraged when Carlynn Bates shared a video clip of her family playing charades. As a couple of the boys acted out the word hunting, someone else called out George Floyd. The family received quite a bit of backlash over this, and Carlynn attempted to apologize and buy fans forgiveness. Some fans called on UPtv to cancel the show after it all. Though UPtv never confirmed this stunt ended the family's show, some fans are convinced this was the reason behind the cancellation. In a new YouTube video, Katie and her husband, Travis Clark, sat in their car and addressed the assumptions fans have made about them. They have done this in the past, but had a whole new batch of assumptions to explore this time. One fan sent in an assumption and said they think that it was bittersweet for Katie when Bringing Up Bates ended. In response, Katie Bates said, "Yeah, I think it definitely was bittersweet. That's a good word for it. It was so much of my childhood, like so many memories spending with the film crew, all of that." Then she added, "It's different. It was a different stage of life when we stopped filming." She said there were so many good memories and decided she would go back and watch some older ones. So, does it surprise you to hear that Katie Bates is talking about the end of Bringing Up Bates? Do you appreciate her focus on all of the memories they made on the show? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV shows Ace for more news about the Bates family. You can check out Katie and Travis Clark's newest video below. The Bringing Up Bates stars are beginning to break their silence on their tragic family news. Some of the adult children have spoken out about the sad situation. Keep reading for all of the details. Late on Tuesday evening, as TV shows Ace reported, Kelly Jo revealed to fans that her family is grieving the loss of someone very important. Her mother, Betty Pitcher, died on the morning of Tuesday, November 8th. In a social media post, Kelly Jo explained to fans that her 83-year-old mom had gone to the emergency room with RSV on Saturday. She declined quickly and had issues with her lungs. Sadly, she didn't make it. Fans flooded the comment sections of Kelly Jo's posts with good wishes for her family during this time. Many are offering to pray and sharing words of encouragement. On Wednesday, Kelly Jo shared another photo of herself with her mom along with a touching message. Late on Tuesday evening and into Wednesday, Kelly Jo and Gil's kids began posting tributes to their grandmother. So far, they have only posted on their Instagram stories, which are only available to view for 24 hours. Bringing Up Bates star Kelly Jo's first post with the news was a regular Instagram post that stays on her page permanently unless she deletes it. On her Instagram stories, Michael Bates Carlynn shared several photos of herself with her Mima. She penned a heartfelt tribute about her grandmother being in heaven now while acknowledging that she's very strongly missed. Carlynn Bates Stewart shared a few photos of herself and her daughter, Layla, with Mima. It looks like these pictures might be old because Layla looks pretty young and will be 3 in January. Former Bringing Up Bates star Alyssa Bates Webster also shared a few photos of Betty Pitcher. One picture features Alyssa, her husband John, and their 3 oldest daughters, Allie, Lexi, and Zoe. Then she posted one of Mima with Maki Jo, who was named after her. Masi and Betty both have the middle name Jo, as does Kelly. Finally, Bringing Up Bates stars Zach and Whitney Bates touched on some of their favorite memories with Mima. Whitney reshared Kelly Jo's post and then added a couple of her own photos of herself and Zach with Mima. Whitney wrote, "She's always been so sweet to me since the day I met her. She never failed to make me smile and laugh and always let everyone know how proud she was of her family." As of the afternoon of November 9, No other Bates family members have mentioned Betty's death on Instagram. They are likely spending time with family and grieving privately. Please continue to keep Kelly Jo Bates and the rest of the Bringing Up Bates family in your prayers and thoughts during this challenging time. Betty Pitcher will be greatly missed by her siblings, children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. You can check out Kelly Jo's full post about her mom's death below. Former Bringing Up Bates star Chad Payne's surprising family history has been revealed. Something many fans may not know about has resurfaced, and some of the family's followers are pretty shocked. So who is Chad related to? Keep reading for all of the details. Because Bringing Up Bates was primarily about the Bates family, there understandably wasn't a huge focus on the in-laws' families. Viewers got to see the other families here and there, but there was no deep dive into them. So, while fans know a lot about Gil and Kelly Jo Bates' 19 kids, there's little information about the rest of the family members. Thanks to the internet, however, there are ways to find out more about everyone else, including Chad's relatives. Aaron Bates, Payne's husband, is one of the fans' favorites of all of the spouses. Now, fans have dug up an interesting piece of Payne family history. Even if his relatives had been highlighted on the show, this fascinating fact may or may not have come up. On Reddit, a Bates family follower informed other fans that they had learned that Chad's 16th great-uncle is Thomas Payne. In 1776, he authored a pamphlet titled Common Sense. Back in March 2010, Chad was blogging about taking a midterm exam when he made the big reveal. In his blog post, he wrote, "As my 16th great-uncle put it, these are the times that try men's souls." Of course, Thomas Payne had a much more worthy cause to write out about than I. On Reddit, Bringing Up Bates fans are reacting to this news. One fan said, "That's hilarious because Payne would hate Chad." Another teased, "Chad needs to get some of his common sense." Below, you can check out Chad's blog post in which he mentions this information. It's a short blog and he doesn't add too many details. Still, it's pretty interesting, and this is something many fans might not have known about. It's possible that Bringing Up Bates fans have read this information on the Payne's blog before, but it was posted 12 years ago, so not everyone has had a chance to see it. So, did you remember hearing that Chad Payne is related to Thomas Payne at some point? What do you think of his family history? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV shows Ace for more news about the Bringing Up Bates family.